Guys, uh, I just got up. We just come over to her brother's take a shower and stuff. I was in desperate need of it. Uh Several days on the road without a shower. Yeah, it gets bad. So I'm sorry about this morning, guys, but we did not make it in until about 4:30 this morning, and I crashed out thinking I was going to sleep for an hour or so and then get up and try to put something together for this morning, and I quite literally woke up just a couple hours ago. Long enough to drive over here to her brother's house and get in there and take a shower. So, unfortunately, wasn't able to do that this morning. But now Bubba and Pops are gonna be showing up probably either this evening or tomorrow, and they're going to go with us to Arizona. So that'd be great. We'll have a little help starting out with building the camp up for a little bit. We'll have Bubba helping and Pops. We ought to be able to get as long as everything works out right, we ought to be able to get a pretty good little amount done. Anyway, right now we're at her brother's house, but we're gonna go and try to scope out a place to where we can camp out, because there's nowhere to stay. I knew that's what was gonna happen when we got here. We already knew that ahead of time. I've been trying to figure out what that was, and this thing's got a little hole in the pocket. It's for the got a little symbol thing on there. It's for your headphones. That's neat. When did they start doing that? Anyway, what else was I gonna say? I'm still half out of it. I'm 3 days of driving. Oh, it just takes you a minute. It's almost as bad as jet lag. Hey, Tanya, how are you? Rodney, sure enough. Manchow? Robert? What materials do you need for the camp build? The camp build, I need, well, anything we can get. Matter of fact, we're going out there, we're going out there with less than what we had when we went out to Slab City. Well, about the same as what we had when we went out to Slab City. The only difference is at that time we had an income, so the very first month they came along, we was able to go and buy a tent and stuff like that. Was able to go and buy the things, and we are literally, we have no tent to start out with, so we're gonna be living out of the vehicle. as far as material for the camp, any kind of boards, any kind of lumber, any kind of hand tools. I have two of those little bitty shovels, those little latrine shovels or whatever. I've got two of those, and I've got some sockets and wrenches. That's the only things I've got for tools, which the sockets and wrenches are good for the car, but they ain't good for a camp. So hatchets, saws, tarps, if we're going to try to do it the same way as we did the other camp, then we'll need cable wire and stuff to make the tent thing. We'll need poles. I need a water tank. You know, I mean, it's everything basically. So we're having to start off from the very compressor and an air nailer. Yes, that would be awesome. But kind of overkill though at the same time, because then you got to have a generator to run the air compressor, unless you got a gas powered air compressor. Those are always nice. But okay, wait a minute. I missed a bunch, huh? Hopefully on the mend. One on Tommy and Selena. Selena's inside hanging out with the family. Compressor, I got that one. Sorry to start from scratch again. I know that feeling. Yeah, CO2 nail guns. I've heard about those. I've never actually messed with one. Those are pretty cool. But honestly, I'd be more satisfied with a box of nails and a hammer and nailer. But it just depends on what kind of material we get as to what we can build. I mean, and then I've got to see what we're getting ourselves into over there, and see exactly what's up over there to know exactly whether we got a tree, whether we're going to be able to. We kind of have to know what the camp looks like in order to know how to design something that'll fit in it. So, but basically any kind of material, and tarps and sunscreen, because I'm gonna this time around, since we're doing it literally completely the hardest way possible to do it, we're gonna go all out with it. We're gonna do now that I've seen what Mike was able to do on the gardens, and since I've seen how that worked and how it's able to be done and stuff, and we're gonna do gardens and you know, where you screen off the top of it. I've got one screen cloth, a big, huge one. I think it's a 16 by 20 or something. Don't do anything dibble-tit. Well, now, when it comes to the garden, you know, and the rest of everything, that's all alleged hearsay. I don't, you know, I've said it once, I've said it a million times. Until they prove that he did that, I don't believe it. I don't think. I honestly, I think he was set up. All right, where we set up in Arizona. Oh man, I forgot the name of the town. I done looked it up, and Jeff Dillman was telling me about it, and he made it sound really good. And I've learned over years that when somebody makes it sound really good, it's not as good as it sounds. Well, I looked it up, and it seems to be a really nice place. So it may actually be as good as it sounded. And it doesn't really matter what it is. We're gonna make something out of it, no matter what. Um, we enjoyed ourselves so much more out there in the desert. So rather smoke this fire. Well, I think they used. I think they used his priors against him on that. I have reason to believe that. Yeah, I mean, we'll all see when it all comes out, but I don't. Well, yeah. Anyway, I'm not. I don't want to really get on that topic if y'all don't mind. If I comes out of jail, would I put them up at our camp? Yeah, I would, but I wouldn't have to. For one, um, they've already he's already got that situated going out there in Kentucky.
What's wrong?
So, huh?
I thought
Nothing
you were
wrong.
shooing me away.
Oh no, I was talking with my hands.
Thank you. Excuse me. Going away.
Said something about Roger. What did Hoodoo Man say about Roger? So wait a minute, didn't I already answer that about where do we set up camp? Oh, okay, never mind. I'm reading the same message twice. Dog Pound, how you doing, buddy? I ain't found the purple dye yet. I gotta clean up and shave and stuff, but I'll get the purple dye. You talked to him twice out there. Yeah, that's right. You were out there at the same time that Hoodoo Man was out there. Hoodoo, I don't know if y'all figured it out, but that guy's just he's kind of uh he has an extremely weird, sick sense of humor. Some people like him, and that's fine. To each their own. I don't particularly care to listen to him too much, but truth be known, 90% of what he talks about, he's kind of full of crap, and yeah, what in the world? Oh, yeah. Well, it looks like my phone's fixing to go dead here in a minute. How much was at the old camp? We had I don't know, about between $600 and $800 a month. And going into a new camp, have no idea whatever we're able to make, making things and selling things, and also got an idea for that nearby town we're talking about, trying to set up something there with a taxi. I am very good at setting up cab companies. I ran one here in McAllister. I owned it. I ran it here for close to 3 years, and one of them young, money-hungry women. was literally the cause of me not me paying more attention in that direction than the business side of it, and I lost it all. Thank goodness I learned that lesson. Better late than never, I guess, huh? But anyway, we're talking about trying to do that, and plus, Selena's trying to get into, yes, I found it and I looked it up. I'm trying to think of the name. It's right outside of a town that's, Porter, Arizona. I think it's Porter. Starts with a P. Yeah, Porter. Yeah, it's right next to the river. So hopefully we'll get one of the sites there close to the river. That way we have our water source and everything. But we're literally going to do the complete off grid this time. And is it Parker? I thought it was Porter. Maybe it is Parker. Porter. No, Porter's in Oklahoma. I don't know. It's something like that. It starts with a P. If Dillman comes on here, he'll tell you. But anyway, what was I talking about? Oh, Selena wants to. She's figured out how to beat this this thing with the pills and stuff. She is oh my goodness, my phone's fixing to go completely dead. Let me say this real quick. Anyway, she's wanting to get into the herbal medicine. Because I told her I was gonna see, I'm the only minister, pastor, church thing, whatever you want to call it, that is definitely 420 friendly. Yeah, kratom. Yeah, she's definitely into the kratom. This is the best kind right here. The best kind of kratom you can get. Awesome. I even like them, and I don't really care for vitamins and stuff like that. But anyway, she wants to get into the let me see if I can get this phone to take a charge. She wants to get into the natural remedies. She wants to get into all of the natural stuff. I had told her that that I wanted to get into, since we are 420 friendly. I wanted to get into the pipes. I want to learn how to do the glass pipes, how to blow the pipes. But that'll come in due time. I'm not going to try that right off the bat. But I do. Me and Sean have been talking about ordering a whole bunch of the little parts, building our own pipes with the parts, and get, parts on it that says Shepherd's Tree House, or has some like Genesis chapter 1, whatever the verse is, it's 20 something, I believe, where it talks about all the herbs were put on earth for our use and stuff, and put like verses like that on them and stuff like that, and be able to sell them. We'll put them on our website that we're building. If y'all haven't checked it out, I know we haven't done very much with the website yet. We still got a long way to go. It's still under construction, so there's really nothing that you can do in it or anything. But if you look up info Shepherd's Treehouse at info at shepherdstreehouse.org, I think is how it is. Next time y'all see Sean on there, ask him, and he'll post up a link for it. But anyway, we were going to put a thing on there to where you can order pipes that were made, that we hand make or put together or whatever, and then eventually I'd like to find, give me a Dremel tool or something and actually make a few pipes and stuff. She wants to get into the herbal medicines, so she's wanting to learn how to make, the the rubs, for your, for your, aching knee or whatever else, um, and I think we can make a really good go at that because, um, we could, like, once a week go in and to the flea markets and sell. And I tried glass blowing in college. I sucked at it. Yeah, I don't know. I've never tried it. I've never actually. I've watched it done a few times, and it looks easy enough in theory, but that's something that I would tackle at a later time. But I do want to learn how to do it and see if I'm any good at it. I mean, heck, I might be terrible at it myself. But nevertheless, there's I stumbled across a website. I found little pipes that you can, they're already put together. They're one-hitter pipes and stuff that they average like $5 when you sell them. They average $5 a piece for when you sell them, but when you order them in um like 100 of them, they're like 50 cents a piece. So we got a substantial amount of profit that we can make off of. It just depends on how quick and easy they sell. And being close to California, they ought to be able to sell pretty quick. Not to mention that we'll be able to. Me and her's been sitting. We've been talking a lot about a lot of this. We'll get it to where like once a week we'll go into town and go to the post office and drop off all of the stuff that goes out and pick up all of the incoming mail. We'll have, post office days where everybody that has ordered, off of the website or whatever, we'll we'll build it and put it in the box and then, set them aside. And then once a week or twice a week, depends on how busy it gets, we'll go and ship them out. Um, um, so that, and I've got some other things I used to make years ago. I used to make a lot of plaques, and I'm gonna see what I could do about getting the material I need to start making those also. Uh, um, just whatever we can get the tools to start doing and setting up while we're building this off-grid camp. We're gonna try to supplement it every which way we can. So, any ideas? If anybody has any kind of ideas as far as what we can do that would work out decent for us, we're all up for any idea. Not saying we'll use the idea, but we'll at least sit back and discuss it. Let's see. I missed a couple comments here. Let's see. Oh, I missed a bunch of comments. Oh, wait a minute. All right. Alien made a pipe, yeah. I made just listening. I can't work. smoke too much to blow the glass. Well, luckily enough, I don't smoke. And plus, the videos I've seen where they actually do it with air compressors now to blow the glass. You have a regulator on the nozzle. It's a special nozzle that just lets how much air you want, and you can actually do it that way. Make a spin wheel and sell bulk a spin for a chance to win pipe. You'll make a killing. Spin wheel. Oh, you're talking about like a kind of like a carnival game type thing where only one person's getting the pipe, but everybody's bidding on it. That's an interesting idea. Okay. Spearmint and lavender oils, tea tree oils, mixing lotion, painkiller rub. Yes, see, that's what Selena needs. She's wanting every kind of one of those recipes that you can get. If you want, if you have a recipe for it, send us an email with it, and she'll definitely try it as soon as we have the material. She wants all the recipes for that kind of stuff that we can get.
Whenever you're ready, honey.
Okay, flea market does that with knives. Yeah, that worked. Oh, I get it. Okay, you do the. Yeah, they did that up there at the.
Did you hear me say that?
What, babe?
Whenever you're ready, we can go.
Oh, we need to go?
It's very. I'll tell you when I can tell you.
Okay. I take it. Things aren't going well, so we're needing to head out. Okay. Can't say as I didn't see that coming. Let's see. Get a parachute and a big fan and generator and make a bubble fort. That's actually a pretty cool idea. I wanted to get a parachute, but I mean not to do that, but and you know, on the old camp how I had the poles in the middle with the wires stretched out, I wanted to get a parachute and put it over that thing. Are you a good cook? Yes, I am a good cook. I make some killer Cajun food. I hope you have a good day, Tommy. Thank you very much, buddy. Oh, you didn't want that roll. No, never mind. That's not the one. All right. Thank you. Getting an old. Oh, hey, you know what? I'm glad you said that. When I had my cab service, I started a thing we called the food. And what I did was I got several different of the local restaurants to give me a discount deal in order to, and I guaranteed them that I'm going to buy at least a couple of plates every day. And what I did was I made the deal with them, and then I would take these just what they were giving me in the deal, and I would put all of these different things on my own menu. And then I passed out my own menu of it. So then people would call in and order, want to order this, order that, and we would tack on the delivery fee, and then our price is what we charge them, which was basically what it costs at the restaurant. But what I was having, or where I was paying less for it, I was making money that way. Plus anyway, they would order it, and I would go and take my own money and go and buy everybody's food, and then I'd run around and deliver it all and pick up the money from there. And you end up making a pretty good little bit of money doing that. I actually set a separate car aside when I had my cab service. I set a separate car aside with a separate employee that was doing nothing but food runs all day. And then it got so hectic that my regular drivers were having to do food runs also. So, yeah, that's an idea, too. It takes a 10-year to learn how to blow glass.
What?
And make stuff. Really? 10 years. Oh, well, that blows that idea out. Literally.
I'll say prayers for you, Mary. I have been really sick in the last couple of weeks. Lots of breathing treatments. Okay. I've had a bunch of ideas when I get released from Illinois. We'll meet up because I'm hitting the ground running.
We can't wait. You know, you're welcome. You're welcome in our camp anytime.
I don't. Thanks, Lena. Happy will you spin and have a couple spots that win prizes. A coon had knives and people would pay $1 to spin, and he was raking in money.
Yeah, that is great.
Your brother's hat. I love you.
I can make a building plan for. Oh, I know you probably could. Matter of fact, when we get there, we'll take a bunch of pictures of it and send it to you, and you can draw something up. Give me some ideas, because I'm always up for some ideas. I can see how I can incorporate whatever idea.
Parachutes make great, yeah. Shade. Hey, I'm so sorry that you have it. That is awful. RLF, what's up?
RLF's in here. Where?
Okay. Yeah, there he is. I missed your comment there. What's up, brother? Hey.
Yeah, if y'all sub Faith, she does morning devotions also, and hers is done on a different type of platform, and they're really good. And putting a handyman. Yes, that is a very good idea too. We thought about that when we got there. I have to look and see what kind of stuff I'm dealing with the town, though. Do I think no, probably. Probably not. I'm not trying to be no Jim Jones by no means. Don't drink the Kool-Aid. What do you mean don't drink the Kool-Aid? I make the Kool-Aid. The champ. Oh man, I got something about that champ. I got something about that. YouTube champ, huh? All right, I got you for that one. You just wait. Watch my videos. I got a video for you, buddy. Love you guys. Hey, we're gonna head out. I guess it's time to. It seems time to go. I can see that look in her eyes. I think it's time to go. Love you guys. God bless. Oh, wait a minute. What was that? You saw everybody talking bad about you. You didn't see me talking bad about you. Not yet. I haven't. And when I do, it's just out of joking. It's just out of pure fun, you know. But I got you a video coming. I've got it all scripted out and everything. I got you a video coming. Love you guys. God bless.